Hey, what is going on, everyone? This is your boy Tanveer Syed, the Bengal Dragon. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification buttons, as all your support in that free way really helps this legally blind YouTube content creator to remain motivated to continue making a variety of different types of videos in this channel. And through the YouTube algorithms, it will really help the channel grow. Okay, I've been sitting on this for a while. I've been sitting on this for a long time. I was waiting for this decision to come out. Where will Asia Cup 2023 be held? Will it even be held? Will it be postponed? Will it be boycotted? Will it be replaced by something else? All the speculations, all the media hype, and the mudslinging between India and Pakistan. Okay, now they brought the ICC revenue model as well. They brought all of this into the mix. Okay, ESPN Cricket, for I believe, published some type of a joke. I think it's a joke about like ECB and Cricket Australia, complaining that they don't get a bigger share of the loot or something. Something along those lines. I don't know what to make of that article. I don't think it's even that authentic. But if Cricinfo picks up on something like this and they're being sarcastic about it, it comes from something. Okay, it's not something just to pass the time. So I was waiting for the decision to come out. Okay, in case anyone missed it, Pakistan were supposed to host the Asia Cup 2023. Okay, India had a problem with it. India said, "No, we're not going to go there." Okay, understandable. If you follow any of the politics, even at the very, very basic surface level between India and Pakistan, which the average human being does, you're going to tell they don't like each other. Okay, India doesn't want to go there. Okay, Pakistan said, okay, let's do this then. Let's compromise. Let's have a hybrid model. Okay, because right now, like, this is something even in work. Okay, the hybrid model seems to be working. Like, you work partially from home, partially from the office. Okay, a lot of times these models seem to be working. Okay, hybrid model. We'll play some matches in Pakistan because we are the hosts. So we have to have something as the host. Out of 13 matches, Pakistan said, just give us 4. We just want 4. Maybe 5, but less than half the matches we will play in Pakistan. The remainder of the matches, more than half, we'll give it away to a neutral venue. Okay, now the question of the United Arab Emirates came about. Okay, playing their matches in Dubai. Okay, Bangladesh had a problem with it, and this is understandable. This is understandable because, yeah, they had the 2018 Asia Cup or something, and they had a few other matches around that time as well. Okay, ask the Bangladeshi players how they liked it. They didn't. They didn't like playing it in that heat. A lot of people got cramps and strains, because they're not used to that type of heat. And this is the same year as the World Cup. Bangladesh right now, they are super cautious. Okay, just look at Shakib Al Hasan. He had just a slight finger injury. He's not playing the Afghanistan test. Taskin Ahmed, okay, he had a shoulder injury. He missed some matches. He is still doubtful for the Afghanistan test match. Because right now, Bangladesh are super cautious about fitness. This is the same reason Mohammad Saifuddin is not coming back to Bangladeshi colors. Because of his fitness issues. Okay, you can't have someone duct taped together and play international cricket. And once the adhesive wears out, he's out for 6 or 7 months again. He'll come back for 3 matches. I'm sorry. That is the reality of Mohammad Saifuddin, and people have to learn to deal with it. Okay, so Bangladesh are being super cautious. This is understandable, but Bangladesh's response is the smartest one. They said that we will go with whatever the Asian Cricket Council decide, but we would prefer not to play in the Middle East. If the Asian Council decides to play in the Middle East, we will play there, but we would rather not if possible. That was Bangladesh's response. And from a diplomatic perspective, that is the best type of response you can give because you don't want to make enemies of cricket boards. Bangladesh is not in that game that they will make antagonists of their own cricket. That's not how cricket works. Okay. Nepal, Afghanistan, I believe, they didn't have an issue. Sri Lanka kind of had an issue because I think there was some cajoling by the BCCI. There might have been, I'm not sure. But Sri Lanka, I believe, came out and said, okay, we can host the entire ICC Asia Cup, the Asia Cup if possible. Or if needed, rather. Okay. Those are the rumors flying around. Then the media houses, well, some of them, they said that, this is going to be taken from Pakistan. There are not going to be any matches in Pakistan. And the counter rumors from Pakistan were, okay, if we as the hosts don't even have the right to host a single game in our country, we're going to boycott it. It is our tournament this time. We are hosting it. You don't tell us what we can do as hosts. We're boycotting it. Then came the whole media, the financial aspect, the broadcasting money. Okay, there was too much money riding on India versus Pakistan. Okay, and let me tell you all this. This is a two-component equation. Okay, you have to have Pakistan, regardless of how much politically you don't like them, for India versus Pakistan to work and to generate interest. Okay, they had the match, I believe, in the T20 World Cup where Pakistan won by 10 wickets. I believe the world ratings, the overall global ratings, were bigger than the NFL finals, were bigger than the Super Bowl. Super Bowl pulls in around 112, 113 million. I mean, granted, that's not a fair comparison because that 112 and 13 million are only domestic. If you count international, the Super Bowl, basically flushes down anything cricket has done down the toilet. But what I'm saying is that a lot of money to be had from that. The broadcasters raised an issue because even the broadcasters realized this. Okay, I realized this from the get-go. Okay, the final decision right now, at least according to Cricinfo, is most likely that what Pakistan proposed will happen. Pakistan gets 4 matches, but the neutral venue is not the United Arab Emirates. The neutral venue is Sri Lanka. I think this is a better move even for Pakistan because the World Cup is taking place in India in subcontinental conditions. The Arab Emirates are not subcontinental conditions necessarily. They are, you can say, an amalgamation of English and subcontinental conditions. Okay. There was even talks of taking it to England. I would think that was a horrible move because it does nothing in terms of preparations for the World Cup. There were even talks about bringing it to the United States. Although, from a preparation standpoint, it would have been a bad move. From a marketing standpoint, it would have been an incredible move, because this will show the American market, the largest market in the world, okay, in the strongest economy in the world, okay, like, all the people, say like, oh, like, America downfall, America downfall. Listen, okay, being a person who has lived in 3 continents, I can tell you that the rest of the world still views America as the de facto world leader. It's because of the economic influence they have all around the world. Okay, people even from South Africa and like a lot of South Asian countries, they come to America to make money. It's not the other way around. Okay, so everybody, you all need to shut the f up. Okay, the downfall is imminent and this and that and all that. I'm like, listen, just look at it from a grounded perspective. Okay, you'll see how humbling the reality is. Okay, now that would have shown an India-Pakistan match or series of matches in the United States. I would have said Canada, but Canada has their own money problems. So in the United States. Okay, maybe in Canada. Have one of them in Canada. Why not? Okay. In other parts of Europe, let's say even in Germany, this was my idea all along. Use India versus Pakistan to develop and advertise cricket. To show the world that yes, in this 7 hours endeavor, there is still a lot of money to be made. Okay, so if Asia Cup moving to the United States would have been a very good advertising business move. But what ended up happening is the more practical solution is that the rest of the match is happening in Sri Lanka. Now, my take on this, and this is just my opinion, and my opinion alone, okay, if other people have these opinions, it's a coincidence, okay, but right now I'm just representing me. Does not necessarily talk about anyone else, like, my affiliates, my employers, whatever. BCCI got saved an embarrassment, because now BCCI caved in. The world said BCCI caved into Pakistan. This is exactly what Pakistan wanted. And I believe now there are assurances of India coming to Pakistan, at least the rumors are there, in 2025, because every other country came at least twice. So there's not that much of a security issue for everyone else. And then Pakistan also had some demands of shifting the World Cup venues, because the India-Pakistan match supposed to be hosted in Ahmedabad, I believe the largest stadium in the world. Pakistan said no, like move it to Bangalore, move it to Kolkata or somewhere else, like somewhere where we will feel less threatened. I believe they're in talks of working out those terms as well. BCCI are now caving into Pakistan. The world is going to see it this way. And believe me, this entire debacle, the entire world knew what India were trying to do. The entire world, they knew that, like, BCCI were probably trying to influence everyone else by power of their money. I made this point in a previous video. The IPL have dug themselves into a hole where all the ICC needs to do is put an embargo on domestic tournaments. Then IPL makes no money because you have no stars. You only have domestic players playing each other. And people don't want to see that. You have no international reputed stars who are relevant in the modern day. What, you're going to bring back AB de Villiers? He doesn't play cricket anymore. You're going to bring back Chris Gale? He doesn't play cricket anymore. You're going to bring back Shahid Afridi? He doesn't play cricket anymore. Exactly what I said would happen is starting to happen. Okay. India finally understood that they need Pakistan. Not their choice. They require, it is a necessity. It is a vital component of the India versus Pakistan equation. You have to have Pakistan. And for that to happen, you have to compromise with Pakistan. Regardless of how much politically they don't like each other. On a sports level, they have to compromise with each other, even if it makes political parties look bad. At that expense, this has to happen. At the price of maybe losing some of your voters, at the price of your future election campaign, this has to happen. This had to happen, and this happened. Okay? In this entire debacle, Pakistan came out victorious. Najam Sethi came out victorious. Yes, there is also rumors that Zaka Ashraf might be taking his place. After this, people will view Najam Sethi as a hero, saying that he rescued Pakistan from being ostracized from cricket. He fought the mighty Indians on his own, to the point where some Indian journalists were actually praising Najam Sethi's fight and resolve. But let me remind you, this all started with Ramiz Raja, by the way. Ramiz Raja's administration. This started with him. Let us not forget that. Okay. The solution to this, if you were India, the solution to this, build up another team as a profitable rival. The country right next to you with a population large enough to do this with is Bangladesh. Those of you who are smart from a business standpoint will know exactly what I'm talking about. And yeah, as for the World Test Championship, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. Like, India lost again. I think Jaddu should, Ravindra Jadeja, the Shakib Al Hasan wannabe, he needs to hang it up, or like step it up or hang it up. And the remainder, well, I mean, maybe take some time off of Test cricket, because too much IPL is ruining Test cricket for India. It seems for Australia it's doing fine. For England and New Zealand it's doing fine. For India it seems to be a problem. Alright, that's it for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, hit that like, subscribe and bell notification buttons. This is your boy Tanveer Syed, Deep Bengal Dragon, signing out.